My old mate Wayne there in the corner. And Ellis Nelson from Hastings Kickboxing Academy. My old mate Carl there in the corner. Nice to have friends. And good friends as well with a good pedigree. So, two well-schooled young men for 3 2-minute rounds of kickboxing action. And they get straight to it. No time wasted at all. And both men came in really hard. And a right hand perfectly timed from Crust as Ellis was looking to get up ahead of steam. And you feel there's more fireworks to come from these two. Nice round kick right hand from Crust as he comes forward. Nice movement from Nelson. Forced to tuck up as Crust comes flying forward. And good job he tucked up there because that right roundhouse was right to the head. Sweep attempt, then the push from Nelson. And away they go again. Superman punch landed cleanly, timed superbly from Nelson. Crust took it well, comes forward again. Good shot to the body from Nelson as Crust comes forward. Looking to counter nicely and slip. Long-limbed and using them well, Crust, especially those round kicks. Nice round kick again off either leg from Crust, pushing Nelson back. Nelson tucks up tightly though, doesn't take many of those cleanly. Looks for his own right kick and the right hand comes through twice. Nelson did well there, but Crust responded solidly. And as I said, these two young men, battle of wills because both have got through cleanly with heavy shots. Nice round kick right hand from Nelson. Crust, the round kick to the face, then the front kick. As I said, both these young men have got through so cleanly and are still there. And Crust pushing forward again now. Roundhouse to the midsection. Right hand from Nelson doubles it up. Little turn from Crust. These men's chins have been tested and neither have been found wanting at the moment. Both done supremely well here. And again, Crust pushing forward. And Nelson again has to eat that right leg right at the bell. What an opening round. Both young men got through some heavy shots and they're both still there. Either man could have gone down, but it's been an excellent opening round. Round 2 or 3, and can they keep it up like they did in the opening round? These two young men, solid chins because both attacking fighters and both landed solidly with shots, and here they go again. And again Crust pushing forward, and it's those long limbs, but Nelson fires off in defence to stop him getting off ahead of steam. Looks to spin, told to keep the kick up, it just went a bit low, but good work from both here, very entertaining indeed. And Crust pushing forward with those hands and feet, but then Nelson will burst forward, especially with that right hand to back him up, and then Crust will push forward again. It's that sort of bat, and there you go, the right hand over the top lands on Nelson. The roundhouse he brings up effortlessly to the face. Right hand from Nelson over the top again as Crust pushes forward. And again that right leg of Crust comes up to the head, takes a left hand hook counter from Nelson, right leg counter, and then the right hand over the top from Crust. And this is where I said both young men have success. Neither complains, gets on with it, and then fights back, which is making it very entertaining. Now for the judges, maybe they're looking at the forward fighter, which is Brad Crust. If the judges are looking for something to separate the two, maybe it's the fact that Crust is constantly the one trying to put the pressure on, constantly the one trying to push forward. And again the round kick doubled up from Crust, the right hand reply from Nelson, who looks to reply once more. There's the round kick off either leg, and again Crust throws in a third for good measure right at the end there. Hard bout for these two young men. And there you go, the bell to end the second, and maybe The aggression and the legwork of Crust edging him ahead here on the judges' scorecard, but entertainment from both men, and they are two very tough young men indeed. So third and final round of a very entertaining bout. Two very strong young men, non-stop action, superb cardio. Can't praise these two enough. And here they go once more. Now it's the right leg of Crust against the right hand of Nelson, then the right leg and right hand of Nelson. So Crust warned for catching the leg there. And away we go again in a very entertaining bout, and Crust forging forward once more. And that round kick to the head lands effortlessly, then he puts the punches over the top. Nelson stands and trays to make sure he really can't get up a huge head of steam. But here they go once more, and that right hand of Nelson is good for him, but he's got to watch that big right leg. Spins with the midsection side kick, lands with it, the crowd respond to it. Crust with his own right and left roundhouses, pushing forward once more. Superman punch rocks the head of Crust. He did it in the first, he did it in the third. Time to perfection, and you can hear the crowd's response, and you can see Crust's response. That's what it's been about for these two young men. Love this bout. The Superman dropped this time, and then, kick to the groin. I don't think there was any intent there, but sadly it landed, and Nelson will be given time to recover there. Yeah, it's a shame because the momentum from these two young men was superb. No malice, I don't think for any second there was intent there, but the timing was unfortunate. And they're ready to go once more. No fuss made by Ellis Nelson whatsoever. It's been that sort of bout for these two, and again toe to toe. The energy and ability of these two men, wonderful to watch. And Brad Crust really forging forward once more with those hands and feet. Ellis has done his best to work when he has the opportunity on the inside, as he does here. Dangerous right hand, and both men have responded. Whenever you feel that one is really getting up a real head of steam, the other bites on that gum shield and comes flying back. And Crust coming forward again, but the right hand of Nelson, you can hear when it lands cleanly, the timing, the crowd raise the roof when he lands, and he does so again. It's a real equaliser, that Superman punch. What a great bout. Loved watching these two young men. Hard and hurtful and supremely entertaining.
Three non-stop rounds of action. Two very great young men in the lead. And they have taken us to a majority decision. But that decision is in favour of the red